Welcome back. It's time for some more Out of the Park Baseball 21 with O in the World. It is time for the second half of the 1877 season. We need to see if we can hang on. We have a one-game lead coming out of the All-Star break. And so to kick this thing off, we will be playing the Athletics and Jim Brett, who unfortunately is one of the better players. Oh, we got our midseason review of goals. Yeah, we didn't acquire a player that you thought was special, but that's fine, and our record's good. Expiring personnel, oh boy, I didn't think we had this much to do. Pitching coach. Well, we seem to be collecting veterans, so we'll go ahead and extend him for 5 years at 65. Would you take that, Mr. Lubert? And then my hitting coach. Years at 50. Thanks, Mr. Dark. My Scottsdale manager. At this point, we're just gonna... Oh, you seem to think you should get paid a lot more. I mean, I'll give you 5 at 125. We're probably going to end up having to deal with these guys for a while. Pitching coach here. Okay. 5 at 35. It's a fair price. Awesome. The one guy who's like, yeah, I like what you got. And Dagnalt. Okay. I don't think he really matters all that much. I mean, we're not going to negotiate too much with you. That's really not all that important. And our top 100 sees us with number 2 and 6. I mean, there's barely anybody who's in the minors, so I mean, across the entire universe right now. But that will change at some point. Agrees, agrees, agrees. Yep, everybody loves it. Perfect. Now we can get back to playing baseball. Now that we got contracts out of the way. Okay, at Philadelphia and Jim Brett. These are tough. Hopefully we can win it, set us on the right path, but we don't. We go down 7-2. Yeah, not really anything special for us there. But that's, well, not okay, but losing to Philadelphia is not something we get too worked up about. But we do play the Red Stockings, so hopefully we can beat them, because they are not a good team. And it is a 10-3 win, so that's good. We are now moving back in the right direction. They're going to give Cap Anson some kudos. He just goes 1 for 3. And Chaim goes 2 for 5. Those guys, and Pratt picks up another win. Next up will be Hartford, who is not announcing a starting pitcher, so hopefully that works to our advantage, as it has many times before, and it does as we win 12-1. Walters gets the win. Lots of people get hits. Fissler 3, Chaim 2, Anson 2, Pike 2. Pike gets the RBIs in the game. Now we get a Philadelphia game, so this is Centennials, who've been better than they've been in the past, but still they're pretty terrible. We squeak it out, a 2-1, 10-inning game. Let's see. Yeah. Hugh Campbell, our pitcher, coming through. Doing it all. 10 innings and an extra inning hit to put us up. Now it's the Philadelphia Whites, who've been on the struggle bus quite a bit this year. Hopefully we can take that and continue to stay out in front here, but that did not happen. We fall to a virtual tie for first. It's a 7-5 loss. Anson gets a pair, as does Devlin, but not enough people do. Keokuk and Sam Weaver, who's doing really well, but they don't do well when he does not pitch. So let's see, 8-3, they don't score until the 9th. Lots of hits, Bechtel 3, Fissler 2, Anson 2. We spread them out well. Chaim only gets 1. Now it's Cincinnati. This is important. Win it, you're up 2. Lose, we're back in a tie. And we do win, so those are big ones. Being able to start to push them back far enough is pretty important. And Hugh Campbell coming through. That was a big pickup. Let's see. 2 hits for Anson, 3 for Bechtel. Otherwise, they're pretty scattered about. Next up, Louisville. Louisville playing 500 ball this year. Not giving us a starting pitcher, so again, advantage us. And it goes very well as we win 9-1. Pratt gets the win. We decided to play lots of people. Anson gets 3 hits and Chaim gets 4. And those guys do a lot of damage. And our whole starting 9 is hitting over 300, so that is quite helpful. But we turn around and lose to Boston. So all that ground disappears just like that in a 12-6 loss. Couple of hits. Well, top half of the lineup does some good damage with 2 and 3 hits apiece, but it's not enough. So next up will be a game at Washington. Should we win 6-3 and Pud Galvin improves a little bit. That's good. They're going to give Anson some credit for his 1 RBI, 3 hits for Bechtel. Chaim scores twice even though he doesn't get a hit. And we keep our 1 game lead. So next up is the Centennials. This is the bad Philadelphia team, or the worst Philadelphia team. And it is a 9-0 shutout. 6 hits. And it's Al Pratt who goes the distance. 3 RBIs for Anson, going 2 for 5. Across the board, looking good. Anson has now gotten himself over 400. Yet still not in the top 3. The American League only 2 over 400, but in the National League apparently everybody is. So next is the Boston Red Caps, who are a pretty distant second, as Philadelphia is running away again in the American League. And it's 12-5 for us. That's a plus. Fissler goes 4 for 4, scoring 3 and driving in 1. Let's see. They empty the bench. Chaim goes 3 for 5. Anson goes 3 for 5. Pike goes 2 for 5. So Anson and Chaim continue to hit over 400 on the season. But Chaim can't get away from anybody. Keokuk up next. 500 game. We lose 4-8. And why? It's a Campbell game. So, we're good with our first 2 starters, but man, we hit number 3. It gets to start to be iffy. I really wish they'd throw John Cassidy. I don't know how to do it other than just selling him up the river. So it's the Philadelphia Whites. This is the middle Philadelphia team. Oh, wow. Cap Anson had a 40-game hit streak. That would be why his batting average went so high. We weren't even paying attention to that. That was just a side story. We lose 4-6 or lead down to 1 game. Bechtel, Fissler, and Hyam each have 2, and Devlin as well, but not enough. So next up, Louisville and Joe Blong, who is 16 and 17. Oh, they decided to take him off the board as a starter. Fascinating. Doesn't matter. It's a 10-11 loss for us. We lose 2 in a row. They score 2 in the ninth. Let's see what happens. Hyam 3 for 5. Anson 3 for 4. But we just don't get enough out of it. Walters gets banged around. And so that just gives us half a game. So we head to a double header with Washington. So the hope is to at least split this. Cincinnati has now tied us. And we take both. 10-3, 6-2. 10-3. Anson 2 for 4. Has a nice game according to the paper. 3 hits for Bechtel, 2 for Fissler, who's hitting 380 quietly. So, good game all around. And then we had a 6-2 game. Al Pratt has a good game. We get a couple of runs there in the third, 2 hits for Bechtel. Pike, Devlin, and Holly Hollingshead, who got a start. Anson goes 0 for 5, dropping him to 401. So the next game will be the New York Mutuals, who are in third place. I mean, they're only 4.5 back, but they're quiet 4.5. 6-2 win. I mean, we're playing great baseball. I mean, we can't shake Cincinnati. So they're going to give Walters the credit. And they're saying Fissler had a triple. He went 4 for 5. That's good. A 2 for 5 for Anson, keeping him at 500, and a 2 for 5 for Bellin. Hyam down to 429. Still hanging on to the batting lead. Next up, a Philadelphia team. So this is the Philadelphia Whites. The middle Philadelphia team, and it's a 7-5 win. Pretty solid all around. 12 hits for us. Everybody but the pitcher gets at least 1. Devlin had 3. Hyam went 2 for 4, which does raise his average. Anson goes 1 for 4 and drops below 400. Now it's another Cincinnati game. Again, story of these is win them. It makes a huge difference because you can push them to 2.5 back. And we do. It's a blowout. 12-1. We hit 15 hits. They commit 13 errors. And they're saying Anson had a pair of RBIs. He goes 2 for 4 to get back to 400. Hyam goes 2 for 5, which keeps him at 430. We spread a lot around there. There's a lot of text. Pratt up to 16 wins. Tommy Bond's pretty dominant, though, for them. I mean, luckily he had a bad game against us. Now we play Keokuk, 500 on the other side in the American League. 10-5, we get to stay 2.5 clear. We've now won 6 in a row. Fissler 3 for 4 with 3 singles, scoring twice, driving in 2. It looks like we actually kind of piled on there late, so that's a plus. 3 for 4 for Fissler. Hyam and Anson both had a pair of hits. 3 RBI for Anson, so that does put him back out in front. And he's at 65, but Levi Merrill's chasing him. Not on the insane pace he was on last year. He's doing about 1 a game, so he might still get to 100. Next up is Louisville. Flirting around 500 at times. But 12-3, giving us 7 in a row. I'm going to give Hyam credit for something. He went 2 for 6. Anson 2 for 6. Both of them have bad days, going 2 for 6. Pike goes 2 for 5. Fissler 2 for 6. Next up, another Keokuk game. We just can't seem to shake 500, and that's fine by us. 10-8. Going our way. We hang on. Anson goes 2 for 5 with a triple. Scoring twice, driving in 3. Yeah, it's our 8th in a row. Hyam goes 3 for 5, adding to his batting. Fissler 2 for 5, giving him a little more of a boost. He's going to need some better games, though, to catch up. Louisville next. 14-5, 9 in a row. We just can't get away from Cincinnati. Hyam goes 3 for 5 with a double and 2 singles, driving in 3. Walters picks up the win. There's a lot on that board. Anson goes 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs, so that means he is now back over 400. He's got his 72 RBIs. He's still only 1 back in home runs, but it's been a while. Now the mutuals, we make it 10 in a row. But in that time, we really haven't gained any ground. We've only picked up 2. Yeah, Jimmy Wood did good for them. Oh, we walked it off with my buddy Cap. A 3 for 5 performance for him with a pair of RBIs. Hyam had 1 hit. And so both those guys are now clear of 400. Hyam at 432. Can't shake anybody. Now it's the Athletics and Jim Britt. These are always tough. But it's a 3-2. We score 1 in the 8th. An important one. And it's Lip Pike who drives it in very quietly. Having a decent season. He's hitting 324, but those 2-3-4 hitters just absolutely being wrecking balls. But no hits for Hyam or Anson. Dropping them both. Shocking. Next up, the New York Mutuals. Oh, player development, Whitey Ritterson, not as good as we thought. Okay. Our minor leaguers are minor leaguers. Okay. So we put our 11-game winning streak on the line as we play the Mutuals, who are only 8 back. I mean, it's far enough that I don't think they're a real threat, but we go to 12 on a 7-2 win. John Radcliffe gets a mention. He's been pretty quiet this year. He's just at 300. He's the worst of the regulars. Hyam goes 1 for 4, and Anson goes 2 for 4. Those guys both continue their ways at over 400, but Hyam falls off the lead. And it's a Keokuk game, no pitcher for them. Let's see if we can take that. 13-2, 13 in a row. Fissler goes 2 for 4, which raises his average. And then there's just a bunch of text. 2 for 5 for Hyam, 2 for 4 for Anson. Both guys continue to chase 400. Now it is a St. Louis team, so it's the Brown Stockings, who have been actually somewhat respectable, 31 and 42. And that's where we get our winning streak snapped at 13 games. Hyam does go 2 for 4. He's hitting 425. Anson gets his 22nd double of the season. It's Al Pratt taking the loss. Next up, the Centennials, who are bringing up the rear as usual. They've already been eliminated. And it goes as expected, 19-4. They commit 16 errors. We get 17 hits. Lots of people get to play. Fissler 2 for 7. Hyam 3 for 6. Anson 3 for 4. A home run for Radcliffe, giving him 2, which moves him into the lead. And then we get a Hartford game. Hartford struggling this year and not giving a pitcher either, so plus. We squeak it out, though, 5-4. It goes to Hugh Campbell. 2 hits for Anson, 2 for Pike. Devlin gets 3. So very nice. Hartford again. We moved it 3.5 out in front. We got a magic number down to 18. And it's 11-3. Nice. Solid win. 5 in the ace. So that one was not in doubt until late. Only 1 hit apiece for Hyam and Anson. It's Bechtel who goes 4 for 5. And Devlin has 2 hits and drives in 3. Hyam has climbed back into the batting lead. Levi Merrill has fallen off there. Now we're playing which Philadelphia? Centennial, so hopefully that is a win. Those have been in the past. And it goes down 5-3. And they're going to give Bechtel credit for the 2-run single for having a good game. Hyam goes 2 for 5. Anson goes 0 for 5 to fall below 400. So he's going to need to start to snap those back here. Now I play another Philadelphia game, this time against the Whites. And we lose that one, 5-6. Too bad. Not a lot of hits there. 3 for Fissler, none for Hyam, 1 for Anson. So those guys are going to need to get it in gear to get to 500 or 400. Keokuk, yeah. Levi Wood is falling back now too. It's a 5-4 win. We get 10 hits. They put on a late charge. That's a little frightening. But 2 hits for Hyam, 1 for Anson, which means he's even more in free fall. It's one of the more bizarre parts of the whole thing. And then we play the Washington Nationals. It is starting to look like we are going to pick up the title here. It goes 9-3. Well, we score 5 in the 9th to put it away. That was a close one until then. So 2 hits for Fissler, 3 for Hyam, another 0 for Anson. But Pike picks up the slack, going 2 for 5 and driving in 3. And Ronnie Walters picks up his 19th win. See if there's anybody exciting in that draft pool announcement. King Kelly. Buttercup Dickerson. Yeah, this one's a little more stacked. Monty Ward. There are some players that you want in this draft. That last one was kind of a poo-poo platter of stuff. So where are we at? We've played 80 games. There's 16 left. The Brown Stockings. So the better of the St. Louis teams. And it's a doubleheader there. But no pitchers announced for those. Hopefully we can take both. We split. I mean, not what we wanted, but we'll take it. And Anson goes 1 for 5. Hyam goes 1 for 1 coming into pinch hit. The other one is a 9-1 victory with the win going to Hugh Campbell. He's been 10-4 since coming over. He also has a triple. He goes 3 for 4 with 4 RBI. Anson 1 for 4. Hyam 2 for 5. I think Hyam can still hang on for the batting title. Those guys are drifting off from him. Next up, Levi Merrill, or not, Louisville. Wow. Had Levi Merrill on the brain. 8-6 win. Magic number down to 7. Walters has a good game. Hyam goes 2 for 4 with a pair of RBIs. Anson 2 for 4. I don't think he's going to make it. He's at 385. And so next up will be pair with Washington first there, and then them coming to play us. They have somehow managed not to be eliminated while the teams around them have. That's just bizarre. And we lose 2-4. They've just got to be one game away. Pidgey Morgan hit a home run for them? That's not fair. 2 for 4 for Pike, 0 for 4 for Hyam, 1 for 4 for Anson. We can't take anything for granted. Levi Merrill still's got a shot. Both a batting title and RBI title. Home runs, looks like Marshall King is going to run away with that right now. Hopefully we can take Washington on this one. We do. We return the favor, officially eliminate them. It's a 14-4 victory. Fissler goes 4 for 5 with a double and 3 singles and scores 4. So that is good. Hyam goes 2 for 5. Manson just goes 1 for 2, but does drive in 3 with that. So Fissler's gotten to 372. Hyam holding that 419. Merrill down to 405. Nationals again. We get Al Spalding, who's still not doing too badly. But it's 12-2. We like to see that. 15 hits, we knock him around. Fissler goes 1 for 4. Hyam just 1 for 5, and Anson 1 for 3. So Hyam drops to 416. Next up, the Red Caps. Still hanging on. We can start to put some nails in their coffin here. 12-9 victory. We get the magic number for us down to 4 and the Athletics. So a couple of good days. Fissler goes 3 for 6 and drives in a pair. Bechtel goes 3 for 5. He has not been as great this year. Hyam goes 2 for 6, which lowers his batting average, and Anson goes 1 for 2. George Knight picks up his second save. Now it's a Hartford game there, not giving us a starting pitcher, so advantage us, and it is. We win 6-1, magic number to 3. I think we're finally pulling away. 4 in a row, they're going to credit Fissler for something, so a 2 for 5 for Hyam, and a 2 for 4 for Anson. Radcliffe gets a pair. Radcliffe and Bellin have fallen below 300. Disappointing on them. Just not up to our team standard right now. So another Boston game. Magic number is all the way down to 1 now. To clinch, it is. Put that big magic number X up there. We win against Boston 6-5. We walk them off. Fissler hits a sac fly to win it. He does go 2 for 5. Hyam 2 for 5. Doing just enough. So Hyam is at 414. Anson has 92 RBIs. He's starting to get that sewn up. Louisville, so now it's just about collecting stats and seeing where we all end up. 6-5 for again at Louisville. And they're going to give Devlin some credit. Hyam has an offer. That's not good. Anson goes 2 for 4. He's going to need some big ones to get to 400 at this point. Radcliffe hits his 3rd home run. He's apparently found his power stroke to move into 2nd of all things. St. Louis in the American League. It's actually been respectable this year, but not there. It's a 9-1 win as we've won 7 in a row. Everybody gets to play. Bellin goes 2 for 4. Hyam, a 1 for 4. Anson, a 1 for 4. Picks up the RBI. Radcliffe hits his 4th home run. He's moved into a tie. That has come out of nowhere, so we might still pick up the team Triple Crown. Hyam does have to get back on batting average, though. And a game against Boston, 10-4. Radcliffe has apparently just come on. We've gotten everybody back over. Hyam goes 3 for 5. Anson picks up 1 more RBI. And Hyam is back on top at 411. So next up will be The Red Stockings, so the National League St. Louis team, is a doubleheader. So let's see how this one goes. So 11-7. Hugh Campbell picks up that win. 14 hits for us. Hyam goes 3 for 5, which helps his chances in the batting title. Anson picks up 1 RBI. Radcliffe does not hit another home run. He had that weird late season surge. So 2 games left. Hyam is just up 2 points for the batting title. John Radcliffe is tied in home runs. Anson is 8 clear of Mayrill and 9 of Hyam. So it's still in play. They're all still in play. So it's Philadelphia, and this is probably, the Athletics. So this is a World Series preview that we have going on right now. We win at 6-3. Whew. Hyam, a 2 for 5, which is just enough. Radcliffe does not hit a home run. So, Hyam, only 4 points clear. He probably needs 2 hits in this game. And he's probably good. 1 or 0, he might not win the title. 2 or more, it's probably his. Probably 3 or 4, it's locked up. Radcliffe still tied for the lead in home runs. Anson, 7 clear on RBIs. I think he's got it, unless something really freaky happens. We do lose a 5-4 game. And Hyam goes 0 for 4. Ooh. Anson gets a 1 for 4. Doesn't drive in the run. Radcliffe doesn't hit a home run. So let's see. Did we pull it off? So, Hyam gonna fall into second, probably on percentage points. So it's 173 and 423. And Merrill, 169 and 413. Yes, it's going to be a percentage point loss. Is how that one's going to go down. Radcliffe ties for home runs. Anson gets our ties in RBI. So now it's the World Series. It's us and the Athletics. Who'd have thunk we'd have played it again? So there's lots of guys who hit 400. Barnes does it again. That's his 3rd time hitting over 400. He hit 436, which is actually pretty impressive. O'Rourke hits 431 and does not win the batting title. Mayrill gets his 409. And DeKayem hits 409, but does not get a batting title. Also, he is a 5-win catcher. Okay. So, playoffs, us and the Athletics. Pratt and Britt again. This just feels like we just keep going in circles with this. So, can we go back-to-back for the second time and get 5 World Series titles in 7 years? Game 1 in Philadelphia. Seems like we play half our games in Philadelphia anyways. Ooh, a 7-8 loss. Those are the ones you got to have. Oh, boy. Look at that 9th inning. We score 5. 2-2 going to the 9th, and we score 5, and then they respond with 6. Ouch. That is just a big L. Okay. Because we've always relied on the Pratt games, so now it's on Ryan Walters to beat Bill Stearns. And that is what it is. It's a 15-10 game. There's just a lot of runs there. 16 hits, 2 apiece for the top, 6, 7 in the lineup? Bellin, Fissler, Hyam, Anson, Pike. Walters gives an ugly 6, but it's apparently enough. So now we have our 3 at home. with Philadelphia, so it's Britt and Pratt again. And we lose 6-1. Britt is getting the better of us this year. Yeah. 6-1. We only got 2 hits, and Pratt had 1, and Fissler had the other. That's going to be what the problem was. Okay. So it's time for another Stearns and Walters game. 10-5. We're just alternating this one. We got to get back on the right side of this. Cap Anson, 3 for 5 with a triple, 2 singles, scores twice, drives in 2. Yeah, lots of hits. Hyam basically the only one who doesn't have 1, and Bellin and Walters only have 1 apiece. So far, this has been the Riney Walters World Series. Okay. They're saying it's going to be Hugh Campbell and Foghorn Bradley. This is what happens. Our number 3s go at it. This is the biggest toss-up there is. 14-7. Hugh, that's why we traded for you, was for that game. Silver Flint ends up wrecking us. Bechtel has a good game, going 4 for 5. So we've got to win a pair on the road now to get this title. And it's Pratt and Brett, and Brett has been the better pitcher this year. And I do feel we were the better team. We do get it, 6-5. We hang on again. So now it's a 1-game playoff. And it's Walters and Bill Stern for all the marbles. 2 hits for Hyam, 2 for Pike. So, as we look at the playoffs, so if they win, the MVP is probably trending towards Barnes or Barlow. We'll probably give it to Barnes. He said for us, it's probably Bechtel. But it could go to any number of people depending on how it shakes out. I mean, Radcliffe is definitely in the running. Actually, if we win it, it's probably Riney Walters, even though he hasn't been great. So, Game 7, again. Do or die. And we die, 5-6. They walk us off. That is just too bad. It's our first World Series loss. We just don't get enough hits. I mean, we find 5 runs in there, but the top 3 in the lineup didn't get a single hit. So, I guess that does it. That closes the book on the 1877 season. It did not end quite the way we had hoped. Well, the alternate World Series, they got the odd games, and we won the even, and that just was what it took. There's a lot of things you put up there. So, season goals. Yeah. Yeah, I got Hugh Campbell. Yeah, you'd want me to win a World Series and improve our starting pitcher ERA. Well, that one's going to be a little difficult. Budget. Yeah, you extended me. I'm sure you did because we've been pretty good overall. Top 10. There's only 4. Yeah, so that is where we will be ending this episode. We came just 1 game short, 1 inning short. Hopefully we have a better one next time. This should be one of the more exciting drafts as well in the off season. So stay tuned for that. And thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.